más hay por ahí. Ahí no puedo subir. Nah, así. Sí puedes, nene. ¿Qué pasa, Xavi? Carta de amor. No me interesa. Antes... Mira, allí también hay cosas. Aquí también hay cositas. No, tontorrón. Es que no hay escalera para subir ahí. La escalera o está por fuera. Chacho, ¿cómo salgo de aquí ahora, cabrones? No, por fuera no. Bien, tío. Aquí... Acabo... Acabo de poner esto. He estado viendo... Además estaba viendo la serie de esto. ¿Tú qué tal? ¿Cómo vas? Ah, tengo que pasar por la viga. Tengo que pasar por la viga. Porque hasta allí no llego. No, porque es muy tonto y no llega. Le pesa el culo. Muy bien, me alegro, tío, me alegro. Tiene gentecilla, ya. Chacho, nada más que hay que intentar esto 40 veces, tío. Es que tengo cofres allí en aquel lado y seguramente hay algo importante, bastante importante. Llevo unos días que estoy mejor. No, no, sí, tío. Se tiene que notar. Es que para allí no salta el nerdo este. Se tiene que notar, se tiene que notar. Vale, desde aquí no puedo saltar allá arriba. Por aquí, nada. Tengo que conseguirlo. Y desde el tejado me mato. Me mato. Desde el tejado me mato. Ya me ha pasado. ¿Y el curro qué? Hasta las narices. Lo normal, vamos. A ver, si yo salto aquí... Es que es muy tonto, es muy tonto. Se cae muy rápido este. Voy a dormir. Ajá, ajá. Yo no, ni con pastillas ni con nada. Hasta que no lo consiga no paro, Soy así de cabezón. Parezco maño. No, ya te digo. Parezco maño de los cabezón que soy. Yo ronco como un loco. Yo tengo la máquina de la apnea. Es que hay un pedazo de cofre allí, chaval, que no puedo dejarlo. Es que no puedo dejarlo. Pero míralo, es que se cae el lerdo, tío. Venga, buenas noches. No, es que no puedo subir por otra parte. Usa eso, muchacho. Si intento dar un doble salto. Que lo dudo. Que no pueda, pero bueno. Tiene que haber alguna manera de subir. Y ahí no llego. Ahí no llego. Sí he llegado. No me estés jodiendo que no vale de nada el cofre este. O sea, después de todo, no valía para nada.
A letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Hostia, ¿qué
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into witching musicians. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Busca la tumba de Moreau en el cementerio. Vamos. Calla. Vale, un momento.
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
Un momentito. Tengo que mirar porque me faltaba algo por conseguir. No me gusta esta ubicación, demasiado colorida, no sé. Este juego debería ser un poco más sombrío. Brujo Gerald. La madre que me parió.
Any sign of the beast? Report it to the ducal guard post haste.
Inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnev Dam, but in our hearts. Professor's journal's long gone. Glory be to Eldorez. Somebody else found out about it too. should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did.
Atrás para atrás.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Vale, tendré que usar el mapa. ¿Qué mapa? Comprueba la ubicación. En el mapa que te envió Jennifer. ¿Qué mapa me envió Jennifer? ¿Qué mapa me envió Jennifer? O sea, viejo mapa. Pero a ver dónde está el mapa. Comprueba que ya lo he comprobado. Inventario, vamos a ver. Que aquí no puedo hacer nada.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Some tour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay.
Que le tenía que dar un
To
poquito de
explore the
tiempo.
location.
Allí tiene que haber algo. Mira los dos picos aquellos. Tiene que haber algo. Me suena a mí de eso. Alguna cosita. Alguna armadura o alguna tontería así.
You've the look of a knight.
Calla, calla.
Over there, monsters have come.
Vale. Que ponía albóndigas que había cogido. Ah, tío.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
Esos cráneos tengo un montón ya. Ey, que tengo la espada casi rota, tío. Tengo la espada casi rota. Ya, sí. Tengo que quitarme cositas innecesarias. Vale. Eso lo tengo todo. Nivel 41, que me han desbloqueado. Voy a ir subiendo todo esto. Aunque no, espérate. Vale, me falta... Ay, mira, ya me lo han desbloqueado. Qué buena gente son. ¿Qué tenemos aquí encima? Una cueva. Pero no, todavía no.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
No lo tengo todavía, Unax. Tengo que coger en breve. Pero todavía no. Hostia, el 43. ¿Dónde vas, bestia? Ya, si me quiero coger ahora primero una serie X y el Crimson. Es que si tener la serie X... Hostia, cuántas cositas. Cuántas cositas. Tengo que subir. Tengo que subir porque... Tengo que poner la poción. Yo tengo la prueba. Hostia, ¿has visto lo de los precios de Play? Lo que van a hacer. Que la prueba subir a 900 pavos. O sea, ¿pero estamos locos o qué? Yo lo considero una locura. Orca, este es... Ya ves. Eso es lo que va... Sí, sí. Pero eso es lo que va a valer la nueva Gearbox. Que va a ser PC y consola. O sea... ¿Y qué quieres que te diga? Me iba a comprar un PC, pero no. No, porque con esa consola voy a tener de sobras. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir, no? Entonces... Hay muchos cráneos. Es que estoy consiguiendo muchísimos cráneos, tío. Sube, coño. No quieres subir. Parece lerdo este a veces, ¿eh? Vale, tira para allí. Es que tengo que subir. Corre. Corre que te ahogas. No, pues yo lo tengo decidido. Puto. Joder. Yo lo tengo decidido. Que a ver, que sí, que tengo ahora las series y tal, pero es que no me va a suponer nada, ¿no? Porque la serie si la vendo por 150 o 180, recupero algo. Entonces, pero lo de la nueva Gearbox es que va a ser Va a ser brutal eso. ¿Y aquí dentro qué hay? Aquí tiene que haber algo. Ah, que es otra cueva. Venga, hombre, no me estés jodiendo. Busca la entrada al laboratorio. Mira, ahí también hay cositas. Vale, subo un momento. Recupero la luz para abajo. Mira, está aquí. Pues ya te digo, la serie que cae a primeros. Y cuando esté la otra, cae la otra.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
No quiero más plantas, tío. Si es que llevo setas ahí. Ya mismo no puedo llevar peso. Llevo muchísima porquería.
Implanted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
¿Qué? ¿Aquí hay algo para coger o simplemente es... Joder, por aquí? ¿No ves? Voy a venir por aquí y ahora volver a subir. O sea, que estamos tontos. ¿No ves? ¿Para qué me voy a arriesgar, tío? ¿Ves? Si total ahí no hay nada que pueda coger. Aquí sí. Corre, 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 corre. No me jodas. No, todavía no. ¿Y esto qué es? Vale, vale. ¿Esto qué es? Naranja para armaduras, verde para armaduras, rojo para armaduras. Debe llevar puesto equipo de brujo para usar tintes. Vale.
Stench.
Vale. Anda, mira, un paso. Hay un paso por aquí. Y hay un cofre. Un hacha. Me cago en tu puta madre. ¡Epa! ¡Epa!
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb, needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the Panthers at least.
Vale. Es que ahora por aquí no me va a dejar subir. No llega. Ah, sí, sí llega. Hostia, qué salto ha pegado, chaval. Vale, este es el paso por el que venía. Exactamente. Bueno, vamos a subir. Voy a coger la plata. Ya estamos, ya estamos. Venga, va, sal. Saltito. Vamos a ver la espadita que he cogido. No, tío. No, no me supone nada. Además, la que llevo hace 150 de perforante. Esta menos. Esta es igual que la que tengo. No. Esto es armadura de luna nueva. No, pero es que no lleva nada. No me supone nada. No. Vale, ese es el otro paso. Ay, 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 ay. ¿Y esto qué? Otra vez, tío.
Oh crap. Didn't I just do this?
How you like that silver?
No quiero más setas. Ya que no hay nada. Opa. Opa. Se supone que tengo que tirar en la tirolina. Se supone que me tengo que tirar aquí.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Opa. Tenía que haber guardado. Con el copón bendito. Fallo mío. No, tío, no me andes jodiendo, chaval. Aquí no había nada. Esto lo he cogido. Más Tetris. Sí, pero es que, ¿cómo cojones? ¿Cómo me subo ahí? A ver. ¿Se piensan que vuelo o qué? Tinta turquesa, no me jodas. Decolorante. Anda. ¿Cómo cojones me tiré yo por aquí?
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that
No me
myself.
importaría tener algo así. Sí, pero...
Not bad. Wouldn't mind
Pero a
having
ver,
something like that
lerdo.
myself.
Que te tires por aquí. Es que si no me mato. Vale, a ver. Guardar partida. No se coge de la tirolina, ¿verdad? Pues es que no. Ah, mira, 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 mira. Mira, 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 mira. Vale, y el otro. Allí. Macho.
Ah, did it.
No me había fijado en eso. Pepita de oro.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
¿Cómo lo sabía? ¿Cómo lo sabía?
Yeah, figured as much.
Cargar con la... mira.
Great.
Hostia.
Portals.
Genial,
This
portales.
just keeps getting better.
Vale. Izquierda. Voy por la derecha. Mierda.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Ah, por el de la derecha no es. Pero sí quería saquear. Centro. Había una polilla ahí.
Damn it. Back where I started.
O el de la izquierda, tío. O sea. Ay, la madre que los parió. A ver, ahí no. No, porque...
Alright. How to find the next portal.
Mierda.
Damn it. Wrong again.
Y vuelto abajo,
Could
me
be
cago
some
en
clue
todo.
around here.
Vale,
Damn it. Back where I started.
vale, es por aquí. Izquierda.
Alright.
Ese...
How to find the next portal.
Izquierda.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Los tres a la izquierda. Ya tenemos aquí para un rato. ¿No?
Alright. How to find the next portal.
A la derecha. Pero claro, es que ahí no puedo ir.
statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
Quieto, 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 quieto,
All right, now to find the next portal.
quieto. Este de aquí.
All right, now to find the next portal.
Vale. Este va a ser este. Sí, señor.
Must be where
Sí,
Morello had
señor.
his lab.
No, no, no saltes, no saltes que te matas. Que es muy torpe el tipo este saltando. Muy torpe. A ver, la botas. No se puede. Qué puto asco, Examinar. Examinar, tío. ¿Qué examines eso, colega?
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Cristal. Vale, sí, sí. Cara,
Empty. Wonder who was kept in here.
Fórmula transmutador.
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Mira, aquí hay una salida. Aquí hay una salida. El cristal, me falta otro. Hombre, no. Falta otro.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Falta uno más.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I
Pues
start
tienes que
it up?
meter el cadáver ahí, tío.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got.
Vamos a ver.
Just need to pick an entry.
La cuarta va.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagen was the subject of the blink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. The contraption and mutagens I leave here. Let them...
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. When 15 years passed, had I the skill to turn back time? Today, following years of research and preparation.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me.
Observation 22. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus,
Bueno,
observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent.
vale, pues ya está.
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt. Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
No, tío, ¿qué haces, loco? No, que me he salido. Hazte conmigo. Armonía de pies gigante, no. Pero... Pero cuánto he cogido así. Sí, ¿y ahora qué? Yo no sé. ¿Qué mierda tengo que hacer aquí? ¿Por dónde tengo que ir? Ni Dios Dios. Ah, vale.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood. Hang your head over my saddle. How many of you in there? Sorry. Need your eggs.
Teníamos aquí. Arriba. Uf.
weapons. No point going in wearing full gear. Gotta drop my armor, leave my weapons. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Sistema de mutación. La mutación te permite no tener nuevas capacidades. Vale. Y eso me lo dan ahora. Voy al servicio. O sea, si era contento. Hostia, claro. Claro, claro. ¿Y qué pasó eso? Vale, a ver. Vale, me pongo... Vale. Y no, cállate. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Va, que me da igual. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué pasa aquí? marca, como si estuviese dentro de una cueva. No ves. Ah, coño.
Regis!
¿Qué
Damn
tal?
it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here. Geeky Moors. That vittles are plenty around here.
Show me what you got.
No va mal, no va mal. A ver si lo acabo. Tengo ganas de acabarlo ya.
Geeky Moor eggs. Need to incinerate the ash on the stench.
Damn it.
Mierda.
Damn.
Hostia, chaval. Me hace sufrir esta puñetera gente, tío. Hostia, es que mira. Es que mira, tío, se supone que son mucho más fuertes que yo. A ver, de arriba. El de arriba, el de arriba, que subas.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Interesting.
Este es el rojo. Levanta el caballito. Vale, dame eso. Dame eso. A ver, no. Descanso una hora y me regenero. Mira, ya tengo para subirle los mutágenos, ¿sabes? Para hacerlo mutar, que sea más fuerte y tal. Pero claro, ahora necesito un montón de puntos. Ya mismo no puedo llevar 205 kilos. Claro.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough.
Need to find your friend.
I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Ahora No quiero estar una hora.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beat. Hand with the ring seemed the off.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
Que cada mejor me cuesta 2 puntos de
Read
habilidad.
about it in
Muy buena, Javi.
Camia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly descent, but if memory serves, Covenant.
He did prove it.
Muy buena, Javi, he dicho.
He and I corresponded, you see. It's complicated.
How's it work?
We must brew a decoction. This
¿Qué
triggers
haces? ¿Qué
visions of
cuentas?
events.
Any chance we might see what...
Indeed.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal
Ahora
I've
ha
ever
llegado, ¿o
seen.
qué?
And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of
No me
spheres.
deja escribir.
It's actually
Es que no
mine.
te deja, ¿o qué?
I received it from a dear old friend.
Bueno, ayer
You
no
might
te
call
dejaba
him
poner
a
José.
humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning
Ese vulera la
humans
aplicación
and
esta
other
de mierda.
races,
Respect. Meaning not to treat us like...
precisely.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory.
You guessed correctly. In a
Well, got a few ingredients. There's Mamoon gland.
given the
Venga, va, va. Tira al sofá. Ahí está. Y ella misma me deja de caer aquí al lado. Pondré una serie o una película o algo hasta que me quede sobao. Vaya a las 4 o las 5. Y a las 7:30, 8 o así, arriba. No duermo más, o sea.
What was that?
a raven. Perhaps they'll find one in the area. It will take them
Además,
some
mañana
time,
fiesta aquí, no
nonetheless.
sé qué
So,
hostias.
perhaps you'd care for a snicker of...
Mejor me echo una siesta.
Rarely say no to a snip.
Sadly, this is but a week.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have read.
Now, what could Geralt have written?
Everyone's got
Ya,
some
ya, ya, ya.
secret.
Lo he
I
entendido.
agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at
Más que me
times
estuviese hablando en
secrets.
argentino. Mira.
Unburden oneself to those one can trust. I prefer almost all.
Maybe you should go for...
Anything in particular interest?
All right.
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. If you were to die and be reborn as I was in your new life,
See. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
ever tried?
See you're determined.
No lo sé.
I like being on the... And nothing
No lo
gets
sé.
my adrenaline.
Igual el Alan Wake 2 o
Yeah.
la trilogía de
Something I
Metro.
think about much. But I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest.
No lo sé. Tengo ahí 29
Still no sign
descargados.
of
O
your
sea,
winged friend.
igual cojo los
Sure
juegos
understood what you
y así
wanted.
voy borrando.
Dead certain. Let's wait a
Luego
bit
ya
longer.
pues catálogo.
Return
nuevo.
soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
A primero, si todo va bien, me cojo la serie X y el Crimson DSS. Y esta me la quitaré, la venderé por 150 o 180 pavos.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep.
Por lo que vea que están más o menos. Yo
Far
tengo la
as I
serie
know,
esa.
none. Now what you got for me?
Tiene ya
You
3
know,
años y medio
No
o algo
kobolds
así.
or mamoons
Poco más.
for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow
No,
me to finish.
gráficamente tiene que ser
You see, there's
la
this
puñetera
street
calle.
light.
Mejor que
It
esta, claro.
haunts an abandoned residence in the...
Impossible.
Then it seems you must revise your...
Hay un cofre.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much. of it,
380 de
Really
segunda.
don't attach much importance
A
to
mí me
something
dejan una que la han
that
usado
was
unas 20
mentioned to me
horas
as an
por 300
anecdote,
pavos.
no more.
Come
Con el
on,
mando
search your
y
memory.
carga y juega.
Something, anything could be important.
Sorry, Geralt.
A specimen of a species.
Professional.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even
What's your point?
this might not be.
I sincerely doubt.
What
Estoy
exactly
harto de las
did they
charlas,
The area around the estate
Spoons.
is spare me.
Let's do
Antes de
this.
ayer
Start
hice un
making a
directo de
decoction while I go get some saliva.
Do you imagine the...
Worst case scenario.
2 horas y media
There, I imagined you...
y jugué
So,
media hora.
Yes.
El resto
later.
todo cinemáticas.
I shall...
Tomes.
We require one last...
All right.
And to you, my friend.
Venga, hasta luego. Había un cofre por aquí. ¿Y esto? Martina Lipinska. Espérate que cogí. Le puedo poner. Claro, claro. Entonces tendría 3 teras. ¿Qué espada cogí, tío? Pues me da mejor resultado esta. Si es que mira todo lo que llevo, macho. A ver, potencia de ataque, perforante. Y esto. Envenenar. Incineración. Ya ando mirando, Disco se queda corto, claro. Es que ocupan mucho los optimizados. Es una borrada. Pero bueno, es lo que toca. Si es que no toca otro. Pasa jarda. Pues nada, tío. A ver si acabo esto. Está en el DLC rojo ya. Ya le he cogido lo de los mutágenos. Sí, claro. Allí. Ayer lo terminé ya, el azul. Que al final no le ayudé al del bigote. ¿Sabes? Le puse lo de no es asunto mío. Venga. Paga. Y cuando me quiso pagar el otro, le dije que no quería nada.
What's that about?
Porque así no. Digo, no. No quiero deber favores.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo hago?
Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
¿Cómo hago?
Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs
Al
broken.
del
Femoral
bigote
arteries
no lo
ruptured.
salvé.
Wound like that, you're dead.
Al
in
hombre
minutes.
cristal, pues se tiró silbando y ya
What
está.
happened here exactly?
I was
Sí,
going
además
through,
subí
fully
el
loaded,
momento
when
destacado.
I heard screams. This
Sí,
one crawled
pues se
towards the
cargó
road,
al,
then drooped to the ground,
al
lost
inmortal.
consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to
Sabes.
help a stranger.
Truthfully,
Y el que me hizo
when
la
I
marca
saw
en la
him,
cara,
I
pues se
considered
fue
it might
así
be an
medio
ambush.
flotando, silbando.
The thought entered my mind. I near decided to crack.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt.
Pero al otro
I'd
no.
also want to rub some time on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract
Who?
a witcher.
Oh,
Que era un... Ese es un djinn.
do you expect?
Es una especie de genio. Me da igual. Adiós.
See what we have here. Legs broken. Either a thrust weapon or a... breastplate's unusual. Dented.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so what's puzzling is
Sí, macho.
why did he honor?
Not likely to learn that... Now
Lo
to
paso
figure out
rápido
where
y
it
ya
came
está, a
from.
tomar por culo. Tengo ganas de acabarlo ya y poner otro.
Wait, I will come with you.
Venga, va.
So be it. But... Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Lo comentaba ahora, que el otro día hice un directo 2 horas y media y jugué media hora de reloj. Media hora.
Strange armor. Wounds unusual too. What's going on here?
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to
Yo lo
leave
tengo
the
ahí.
property probably,
Ah,
after
lo
he didn't
tenía,
manage to
pero-
open the gate.
No sé qué... No me ha
Damn
llamado la
it.
atención.
Gods,
What the hell's this? Setting
No me ha
fire
llamado
lights?
la
it seems
atención.
so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive?
Y ese sé que me lo van a censurar si lo juego.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings.
Servant, stabbed to death.
¿Sabes?
Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. He was a monster, to be sure.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And
Sí, pero
she
por lo que
handiwork
sé
clearly.
es bastante más explícito.
Ceremonial bowls for little sacrifices.
Of what?
¿Sabes?
Please,
Entonces,
do not say humans.
ya mismo no puedo caminar. Ya mismo no puedo caminar.
Fled and dropped to the ground to douse the flames.
Sí, sí, lo voy
Village,
leyendo.
burn
Sí.
smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee.
Sí, sí, sí.
Perhaps Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
El listo del pueblo.
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamonton de Sephiran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends. We meet here annually
pues no es
to
tan
mark the
tonto como
anniversary
parece.
of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know. We were staging as... I broke in. They pounded on the door. I...
What? What now? Are you mad?
No, don't want it to...
It was a great...
You know what I'm gonna ask for? No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the... One last thing, though.
Understood. Just keep... I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic.
The Vethaf, the Elven King, hosted. The Elven King hosted Ludovic in his own palace, upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Hay que ver si hay algo más para coger.
Laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of hymen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elfin. Long last, the elfin king grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Hostia, cállate. ¿Dónde está? Vaya hombre. Vaya hombre. A ver, ¿esta gente es tonta o qué le pasa?
then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in
Tiene
1
toda la
year's
pinta.
time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Too late to surrender.
La maga esta, tío. ¡Hola! Tengo que matar a la maga primero. Tengo que matar a la maga primero. Está muy espabilada.
The
Ya habían
sculptures
dos.
became alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing.
This Devethov...
Es un nivel 40 y
It's
tantos.
fortunate he did too.
Typical.
You're no better.
You? What does that mean? You're...
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take...
Farewell.
¿Cuánto me ha dado? 300. No le puedo quitar nada, tío. Nada. Y ahora que tengo la espada esa élfica. ¿Qué hace que te quites, coño? Que no, que te quites. ¿Por qué están tontos o qué pasa? Mantener, comparar. ¿Ves? Le doy a comparar. Vale, si esa es la que llevo. No lo entiendo, tío. No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo, la espada aquí. Espada élfica. Ah, cojones. 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 Vamos a ver con esto. Bonificación impacto crítico tiene una burrada, o sea que lo dejamos. Lo dejamos ahí. Esto es envenenar, no. Diente perforante. Ahora compraré algo, porque tengo un montón de cosas para vender. Qué guapa, tío. La espada de... Son más fuertes, son bastante más fuertes aquí. En esta DLC. Se nota mucho nivel.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Hostia, ¿esto qué es? ¿Qué coño era eso? ¿Qué coño es eso?
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
No sé yo esto, ¿eh? No sé yo esto en qué puede acabar.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence.
Venga, va. 2 horas hablando.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Un libro. No puedo pensar con claridad. Quiero comer. No hay cuchara buena. Cucharas vacías. Comer duele. Mentiras no.
Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Slashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journals often maybe.
¿Dónde está Martruito?
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Y aquí otra. Ah, no. Una llave
Sophisticated
cuchara.
crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Vas a leer esto.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Ever again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Ever again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal.
Vale. Este es el perro que me ha atacado fuera. Criatura moteada. Vale.
Last one.
Ya voy sobrepasado de peso. Hostia, pero si ya la he...
Smashed.
Ya la he examinado.
As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster.
Un kilo, me sobra un kilo. Esta la pesa. Vamos a ver. 221. 338. Esta para 19, que luego me dan 2. 330. Madre mía, si llevo porquería, chaval.
force feed him. Broken neck.
Lo tengo que hacer otra
On the
vez.
skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Small, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Esconderte aquí. Tócate los cojones. Vea, a dormir. Eso soy yo cocinando.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Toma, siéntate.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Como sean todas de plata. Necesito una llave.
Like that silver.
¿Pero a dónde coño ha ido este?
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Bueno,
I'll take you someplace safe.
hostia, las dos.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir. Though I do regret the specific circumstances.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything.
Might actually take a while.
Horrid. Whatever.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful... One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, He swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
It's all
Prefiero
over.
no
That's
entrar
what
en
matters.
detalles.
Let's now focus on taking care of Marlena.
Naturally. I shall see to it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rosset, who went bankrupt.
He was actually
Que
a...
secreto
No,
que
not
me lo
him.
cuente,
He never
pero
hesitated.
ahora que me interesa.
Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, sadly,
Shame that.
not at all.
Joder, me enseñas el viñedo. Cago en tu puta madre.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. Behold, sir, your...
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as
No
was
corre
my
este
great
tío.
aunt.
No corre,
In
no sabe
fact,
correr.
she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she...
Oh, hijo de puta.
was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
¿Por qué cojones habré dicho que me enseñe la finca?
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Follow me, please. Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's
Hay
oldest,
muy buenas pistas,
aged
pero
in oak barrels.
déjame
It
marchar ya
provides
y
for an
barraco.
exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Es que no me interesa nada de lo que me está contando el pavo.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius school for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains
Sigue
and
a
began
tu
preaching the
mayordomo.
wisdoms of Lebioda.
¿Cómo que a mi mayordomo?
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it
A
was.
mi
Bit neglected
mayordomo.
now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Menuda finca. Ya está.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Y hay una cueva. Será la bodega.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept
La
here,
bodega.
but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain...
Mira qué pasa que tengo que arreglar esto.
True, though it could use a bit of
Como
subtle
el
paint.
Assassin's Creed que va arreglando. La finca de leche.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom.
Yo tengo sitio
Right,
para
the dining
armas y
hall and
demás.
kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find
Mañana
the
lo
guest
seguiré,
room,
¿sabes?
currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, with that, sir, you've seen the... If forgive me for being...
Think I'll take you up on that. Mentioned the place could stand.
Almost decidedly...
Been thinking about the outer walls.
If I might dare to... Not only did the rest...
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work highly skilled at what they... Is there anything...
Got these spacious ground.
Oh, yes! The way...
if you don't mind.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
That's all for now, BB.
Me piro.
Thanks.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Hilario. Vale. ¿Cómo que no? Pues nada, lo dicho. Mañana lo confirmo. Ya es tarde, son las 2:30. Así que